Alright guys, welcome back to another Zenless Zone 0 update video. We recently gotten a bunch of new updates and changes on the 1.4 banner characters. In my latest video, we looked at the new Miyabi changes, which didn't look too great. But in today's video, we will go over all the new Harumasa kit details and changes that was made this week. Some stuff got buffed, some stuff got nerfed. We will go over all the new changes and details in this video. And let's see how many changes they did since my last update video a few weeks ago. Hopefully they don't pull a Miyabi, because if you guys don't know, they nerfed Miyabi multipliers really bad. So let's see if Harumasa got hit by the same curse. And on top of that, we also have more disk drive changes to take a look at for this video. And if you guys want more update videos like this one, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and also put those notifications on for more Zenless Zone 0 updates 24/7. But alright guys, let's get into it and start to cover all the Harumasa new kit changes. Alright, so I pulled up his kit here, and this is going to be similar to my Miyabi update video, as this is mostly multipliers. So yeah, here we have Asaba Harumasa beta changes V5. V5 Harumasa changes enhanced dash first stage. So the first change is for his enhanced dash attack. The first stage went from 287% to 611%, so quite a huge buff there, nearly an extra 300% on the multiplier. Now for the second stage of his enhanced dash attack, it went from 245% to 560%, so another buff. It seems they buffed this new enhanced dash attack all across the board. Next up, we have the trap value damage. So as you know, if you watch Harumasa's gameplay, he's able to drop traps on the ground. So the damage got buffed, went from 22% to 38.7%. The generation on anomaly application, this is new. Before he had nothing, and now it's 2. And the B5 after chain or ult, this is new as well, went from 0 to 6. It still makes 2 normally, and the chain itself still makes 6. The EX went from 4 to 6, and the B4 went from 2 to 0. So this is regarding the generation on anomaly application. Now the regular special went from 2 to 0, the dodge counter from 2 to 0. And now we're on to the basic attack damage. So let's see how much they changed for his basic attack. Alright, so for his first basic attack went from 106.9% to 85.3%. His second basic attack 91 to 80. And then his third 151 to 142%. His basic attack 4 186 to 180. And his basic attack 5 266 to 266. So wow, okay, so they only changed 0.1% on his fifth basic attack. Overall, nothing too crazy. It got nerfed overall for each basic attack, but not by much. The most he lost was 15% on the basic attack 1, and then he only lost 10% on his basic attack 2, and then it went down from there. So nothing too crazy, should be still looking pretty good for his basic attack. The days, however, got some changes as well, so let's take a look at that. So the days for his basic attack 3, B4, and B5 got changes as well. So the basic attack third for the days, it got changed from 111 to 100, his B4 140 to 144, and the B5 156 to 173. So that is all the changes regarding the multipliers and the days for his basic attack. Now we have the changes for his energy and decibel points on his basic attack. So his B3 went from 2.4 to 2.1, his B4 went from 3.0 to 2.9, and his B5 went from 3.3 to 3.7. So his fifth basic attack is going to be getting more energy, but the basic attack 3 and 4 will be getting less energy. Now the decibel gain, his B3 went from 15 to 14, and his B4 from 19.3 to 18.3. It's nothing too crazy, small changes across the board. Now we're on to the changes to his special. So his special, the regular, the damage multiplier went from 76.1 to 120.1%. So got a good buff here, a nearly 50% damage buff on the regular special. And the EX special attack got nerfed. So this got nerfed by around 150%, 180. So yeah, his EX special attack went from 1020.4% to 859.8%. Alright, the next thing we can take a look at is the changes to his chain attack. So the chain attack multiplier went from 1255.9% to 996.3%, so nearly a 300% change here. This got nerfed. And now next up we got the ultimate. So the ult got nerfed as well, went from 4,430% to 3,908.6%. So it seems like they're doing a lot of nerfs to these characters. Now we saw that with Miyabi, and now they're pretty much nerfing the multipliers for Harumasa, but it was quite worse with Miyabi. With Miyabi, they pretty much nerfed everything, her anomaly, her days, all the multipliers. This one isn't too bad. Harumasa should be looking still pretty good, and also the fact that we're getting this guy for free, so he's still gonna perform really well. But alright, so we went over the multiplier on the chain attack and the ultimate damage. Next up, we got the days for both the chain attack and ult. So the days multiplier for the chain attack, 382.5%. This got nerfed to 275.8%. And the ultimate days from 652.3% to 160.8%. So that is quite a huge difference. Went from 650 to 160 on the days, a lot less days. And now for the build-up multipliers on the chain attack and the ult. So the chain attack went from 301 to 256, and the ult from 842 to 61. Potentially a mistake, it says, but yeah, that is quite a huge difference from nearly 850 dropping down to 61 on the build-up. I bet this is a mistake. We'll see if this is actually true when the official kit comes out. And now we're almost done with the kit changes. The only thing left is the decibel gain on the chain attack went from 246 to 228. And the core dash attack crit rate, so his core got buffed. Before, Harumasa gained 24% crit rate, now it got moved up to 25%. So yeah, those are all the new changes on the Harumasa kit details. You guys let me know what you guys think of these new changes in the comments. Not as bad as Miyabi. I think he's going to be looking like a pretty good free character. Now the last thing we can check out for this video is going to be the new disk drives. I want to cover this before we end the video, as I'm not going to make a full video on the new disk drives. So alright, I pulled it up here. The new disk drive is for Miyabi's disk drives. It's called Branch and Blade Song Changes. Here we have the new changes. So a 2-piece, before it was attack plus 10%. Now it's crit damage plus 16%. And now for the 4-piece, when AM is greater than or equal to 115, the equipper's crit damage is increased by 25, no longer 25%, it's now 30%. And when any squad member applies freeze or triggers the shatter effect on an enemy, the equipper's attack, it's no longer attack, it's now crit rate increased by 12% for 15 seconds. Crit rate is actually really valuable, as we saw Miyabi wants a lot of crit rate, so we'll see how that goes. I'm definitely gonna farm this piece. But yeah guys, these are the new disk drive changes, as well as all the new changes for Harumasa. So this pretty much concludes all the new details I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. Put those notifications on. I got you guys covered with any updates and news about Zenless Zone 0. I'm sure with 1.4 approaching us, we'll have a lot more updates. But for now guys, that is pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.